Alright, quick review video here of these LED lights. It's a light strip. It's actually two light strips. Pretty awesome actually. There's a bunch of different kinds of these out there now. I like the ones that have multicolors. These ones have, what did they say, 65 million colors or something they go through. Here's the back of the box. You can pause there and read that if you want. Some of the quick pointers there. Max current is 5 amps. Output is 36 watts. So not a ton of output as far as power consumption goes, so that's good. Input voltage is 110 to 240, so North America across the pond, it should work both places. Working temperature minus 20 to plus 45 Celsius, so that's good. 50,000 hours of runtime on these, so LEDs last forever, really. So there you go. We'll flip it over, open the box. I've already had these open, but everybody loves an unboxing. So it comes with 2 reels of the LED light strips, and you'll see on there that this is how they work if you're unfamiliar. So basically the power comes in, and then there's an LED, and then there's a couple of little diodes, and then another LED, and another diode and LED. And then here you've got this little strip. I don't know if you can see that, but you can actually, if you need to, you can cut that and then resolder those together if you need to make a shorter strip or a longer strip or what have you. So they do come with plugs. There's a plug on both ends of this strip, which is kind of useful because you can plug one strip into the next strip and so on. So there you go. 2 strips of LED lights. Here's the power inverter that it comes with, power adapter. That's pretty straightforward. Puts out 12 volts, 5 amps. So that's that. Not a super long cord on this guy. I would say it's maybe, you know, a meter on this side and half a meter on this side. So you want to have your power source fairly close to where you're going to be doing this, or you'll be running an extension cord. Also in the box there's a small thing of tape which you can use for installing these. We'll get to that in a moment. There's a remote control. So the remote control, mine has a little scratch on it already. Oh no, there's a protective plastic. There's actually a protective plastic layer on here that when you get yours you should peel off, and there's the remote control. So you can see there is a plethora of options as far as what you can do for colors on this thing. We'll go through this in a minute once I get these plugged in. Red, green, blue, obviously, power, and then white. Dim down, dim up. And then you've got a bunch of programmable kind of macros down here. These are flash settings over here, and then to music. So it actually has a sensor that will allow the LEDs to flash to whatever music you've got on or conversation or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Here's the main receiver unit itself, and it's also a distribution box. So the main power comes into here, like so, and then you've got 4 ports in which you can plug these LED light strips. So you could plug in 4 different LED light strips, or you could plug in as many as you wanted really, because these can pigtail to each other. Or also in the box there's a few little joiners here. These are corner joiners, so you can plug in, if you're going around a corner, you can continue the string on around. In this case you'd have to cut your string, as I was showing earlier on that joint. If you cut the string there, cut the line there, then it would simply plug into here and go around the corner. There's also 3 end joiners, so you have 2 corners and 3 end joiners as well. And then there's a few little adapters in here as well, so there's some different plugs, some different 2-sided sticky tape things to hold it down, ways to install it basically. So and a good piece of 2-sided sticky tape there for your junction box. Last but not least, here's the instruction manual that comes with it. It's brief but to the point. It kind of does everything you need. One thing I forgot to mention is this is actually a QR code. There's an app that goes with this. I haven't downloaded it yet, and I don't know if I will because I'm not overly techie with that stuff. I'm not crazy about it, but there is an app that goes with it, and they explain that here in the instruction manual. Happy Lighting app. So there's the basic setup principles for you, how to get to the app, how to sort that out. That's all in English. And on the back it explains the remote control, the infrared remote control, any attentions, well, that would be cautions I suppose, and then common troubleshooting issues there. So there you go. Still photo. So here's everything that comes with this little kit. Of course, you get the 2 rolls of LED, some tape, the remote, the distribution box, some joiners, both end joiners and corner joiners, some other attachments for installing this system, and then you've got the power adapter and a user manual. So I've plugged in the power adapter off screen here, and I'm just going to show how easy it is to set this up. So basically you just find the corner that this plugs into, boom, that's in. So now there's power to the distribution box, and then you just have to figure out male and female, and that's easy to do. This only plugs in one way. There's a little protrusion sticking out there, so this has to plug in a certain way to this, but as soon as it does, you'll see it goes in just like that. And now we're ready to go. All I simply do is point the remote at it and turn it on. So there it is. You've got red, green, blue, and then a whole bunch of colors in between. As I go down the list, you can see it subtly changes the different colors. As well, you can go just a straight white. It looks red in the picture, but if you go up this way, it's simply white. It looks red because of the 2-sided sticky tape, I suppose. There, I've pulled off a reel of it there so you can see. This is a really cool function. I do actually use this when we have music playing in the background. I'll turn this on, and the lights respond to music. Do 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 do. So that's a pretty cool function. It can get annoying, so you can turn it off or just simply go to one of the colors. There's a bunch of other, you can put it on flash, slow flash, quick flash, or slow flash. And of course, you can plug in one string to the next string to get even more light happening. Or straight white if that's what you're looking for. So there it is in a nutshell. I'm going to install these. Not sure which room we're going to do it in. The kids are fighting over who gets it first. I might have to buy a second set though to get everyone satisfied, but pretty impressed with this so far. 2 thumbs up from family of 4. Thanks for watching.
If I was, then I wouldn't be one, cause I'm not one. Even if I was, I wouldn't say that I wasn't, cause I'm not. It's impossible, implausible, I'm an imposter. Obviously I'm not an imposter. Honest to God, I should toss you off like a rotten salad. Any evidence against me, far from valid. Like I never snapped your neck. Tragic, but let's not linger. Definitely wasn't me, my point fingers. So I was in these walls, a villain does exist. It walks inside the halls and crawls beneath the surface of your ship. And when you breathe, you hear it. And when you sleep, you feel it. It is impending doom, and yet it may be you. Imposter, imperceptible, perceptible, perceptible. A killer soul and an echo. Extraterrestrial free. Imposter, imperceptible, perceptible, perceptible. You are undetectable. Imposter, imperceptible.
Go do my task, get this victory, and then the dude asks, hey, why you following me? Might be